first name's Matt, last name's Tomasic. I'm a retired police officer. I've worked at the Westside Cancer Center for 18 years of my career. Guadalupe Center and the Westside Cancer Center, where I worked, we just tried to help things go right. So when you're dealing with people that are the most exploitable and they're at the bottom of the ladder, that kind of poverty can be consuming and overwhelming. You know, we're all rowing the same boat, right? Guadalupe Center, Westside Cancer Center, their goal is to help things go right and build community. That's what they're very good at, and we couldn't have done it without them. When I look back on my career, I'm not most proud of the arrests, or solving the homicides, or catching the bank robbers. What I'm most proud of is how Guadalupe Centers, the Westside Cancer Center, how treated the people at the bottom of the ladder, and the relationships I met with those people. Some of my best friends that I have are people that work or worked in that labor pool that came here for a better life. When I first went down to the Cancer Center, I spoke no Spanish and I couldn't even nibble on a jalapeno. And after, eating lunch with the guys every day, now I speak bad Spanish and jalapenos aren't a problem. I'm truly honored to get this award. I didn't see it coming. Of the awards that I've gotten, I am most proud of this one. We partnered together to help a lot of people who had nowhere else to turn, and that makes me proud.
My name is Alejandro Solorio. I am a managing partner at the law firm of Solorio and Avila Law Firm. We're a boutique law firm that specializes in immigration law. I believe my parents inspired me to become an attorney. Listening to stories about how they immigrated to the U.S., listening to stories about how they were migrant farm workers in the Central Valley of California, really inspired me to go to law school to continue my education. I was fortunate to get accepted to law school here in Kansas. And so once I came to Kansas area, I actually started to visit Kansas City area, and I found it to be a great place, a growing Hispanic community, and very accepting when I was here once I graduated from law school, and it just made it my home now. I assist the Guadalupe Center in filing a lot of applications for them, whether it's a case for a youth that's want the deferred action for the DACA application process. I've also done a lot of special cases. I would get calls from some of the social workers indicating, they say, Alex, I have this person, I need your help, and I would do whatever step by step to make sure that their case is filed in a proper manner. And I'm just honored to receive such an award from the Guadalupe Center, which is the oldest advocacy center here in Kansas City that helps issues that are facing immigrants and Hispanics here in the Kansas City area. And it's such an honor to receive such an award.
My name is Chuck Ambrose, and I'm president of the University of Central Missouri. Since my appointment in 2010, I've counted the Guadalupe Center and its leadership, and then its extension out into the community as not only some of our most important friends, but certainly stakeholders in the future economic, educational, and social environment of Kansas City. And presidents and leaders like Monica Huffman on our campus and others have worked directly with the Cesar Chavez Scholarship Committee to extend educational opportunities to Latino and Hispanic students across the region. We've grown 25% in the last 5 years, but our Hispanic student population has grown 88%. And in many ways, our campus is starting to look much more like our community. Our communities are starting to look a little bit more like our country, and the country is certainly looking a little bit more like the world. And that's a richness of talent, culture, commitment that we could not have at the University of Central Missouri without the Guadalupe Center. There are so many people to thank, but then most particularly to Chris Menendez and the leadership of the Guadalupe Center. Joe Arcee's been a constant force. There are many others within the Cesar Chavez Committee.
My name is John Kearney, and I'm the College Transition Coordinator for Guadalupe Center's Alta Vista High School. I have two main jobs. My first task is to teach the junior and senior seminar classes to get our kids college and career ready. And then the second part of my job is to follow up with our graduates for 2 years after they graduate to help to support them in any way that we can. So a typical day for me is usually parent meetings or student meetings in the morning with either alumni or parents of our seniors. I then teach 2 sections of junior seminar, 3 sections of senior seminar, and then after school usually helping kids out with scholarships, college applications, things like that. This past year I was fortunate enough to be able to manage the Escalera program through NCLR. It's probably my favorite program because of the internship piece that we had 30 juniors this past summer who were able to get out in the community and get some real professional professional work experience through the internships. I feel incredibly honored to be selected for this award. I'd like to thank Ed Mendez, our principal, for giving me this job 8 years ago. I had no idea that it would lead, I guess, down me this path with a college transition coordinator position. I want to thank my wife for allowing me to work extra long hours from time to time, and GCI and the staff, the students, families, everybody who's a part of the Alta Vista family.
My name is Leo Prieto. I'm the Director of Community Outreach for Truman Medical Centers and Chief Sideline Reporter for Tico Sports. I've been involved with Guadalupe Centers for quite a while now. Ever since I moved to Kansas City, I had a good relationship working on the grassroots level with soccer, because I used to work for Sporting KC, and then through the Mexican Consulate. And then now, my current position with Truman Medical Centers, revolving around the health policies and grassroots efforts on helping getting people into care, and also promoting prevention with health programs that affect our Latino communities. As a board member, I'd probably say, as a development committee chair, we've helped take Guadalupe Centers to the next level. And I mean, that's to the credit to the amazing staff and board members that we have. I feel that it's important for business owners to serve on boards to not only give back, but be a part of something bigger. The first memory I have about Guadalupe Centers either was a Cinco de Mayo celebration on the festive side, and on a professional side, it was helping out with some redistricting. I just wanted to say thank you again. It's such an honor and a privilege to be associated with the Guadalupe Center as a board member, and to receive this type of recognition is very humbling.